Everyone tells you that running every day for 90 days will change your life. They're right, but not for the reasons you think. In fact, by day 45, I almost quit because of one mistake that nearly ruined my entire experiment. I started this journey to lose weight and to get the runner's high, but what actually happened was a total mental overhaul. I went from struggling to breathe after a single mile to hitting milestones I thought that were physically impossible for my body type. The real transformation wasn't my mile time or the scale. It was how my brain rewired itself. If you're thinking about starting, here is what happened.
Took some time off over the holidays. To be quite honest, it really wasn't a whole lot of time off because I really wasn't running that much. But I do like aspects of running in the snow. I don't like getting dressed up for it. I don't like when it's windy. I don't like when it's so cold that my eyeballs freeze. But today's a nice day. A little bit of snow falling. Nothing wrong with that. Going into this new year with positivity, gratitude. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good year. Whew, what I feel it this morning though. Running in snowstorms was not fun.
Sometimes you gotta run at night.
Specifically at night.
Sometimes there's a snowstorm rolling in.
But running in this stuff this is good. Now remember how I talked about, you know, running 90 days in a row? Well, morning, how are you?
I just suck running in this, huh?
Oh yeah.
I've run a lot over the years, and I have lots to talk about because the journey never ends. It continues, just like today, running in the snow. But after 90 days of running straight, I have some thoughts.
Going a little off route here. Lost the path. So running 90 days in a row is an adventure. I wouldn't recommend it for a lot of people. But the time when I did run 90 days in a row, and the things I learned from it, how I improved, what went right, what went wrong, and the inevitability of disaster at the end, well, I'll talk to you about that today. Whew. But running in snow sometimes feels like running in quicksand. Oh, here goes the dogs. Oh yeah, there's two of them. They sound like they want to eat me. There you go. Shock collars don't work. They just keep barking.
Running for 90 days is no joke. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of consistency, and you gotta wake up and just put in the work. It's hard, and I did that a couple of years ago. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you what happened.
Oh baby, it's a quiet morning today. It's so nice that it's getting lighter instead of darker, which is a good thing. Man, the lack of sunshine has been hard on me this year. Oh my gosh. I'm taking vitamin D, but my outlook on life just gets hammered when you don't see the sun for days and days and days. And January is one of those brutal months, and we've just started it. Oh, it's snowing every single day. This is going to be the snowiest year on record, and that's saying a lot compared to last year. So what I think about running, when I think about running, these are just some of the thoughts from that book I read a while ago. These are my ramblings. Oh, my elbow still kind of hurts. It hasn't gone away. I gotta figure out what to do about that. I do the exercises. I ice it. But still, it persists. I think it's been because me carrying my camera extended out for so long and I'm putting strain on it. Because I got these two YouTube channels, and both of them require me holding a camera in my arm. And a lot of times I didn't wear a brace. And even now I forget from time to time. And it just hurts. You know, I don't know if I'm just getting older, but I don't know why you guys listen to this. I don't know, I guess you're running with me. And if you're in sunny California, let me know what it's like during the winter. I know it gets colder, but does it get cloudy like this kind of cloudy? I'm so done.
90 days. I ended up running a 10 kilometer with a pace of 6:34 in a time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, 5 seconds. And that was the fastest that I had run in a long time. So in that time, I was 50 seconds faster per kilometer at the end of this 90-day adventure that I took on. To chart my adventure, it's always interesting to see where the beginning is and where you end up. So when you start at 7:25 and you work your way down to a 6:46 on average on the month, it's pretty cool to see that you're moving in the right direction. The total amount of time that I was running per month ended up peaking at about 40 hours for the month of October. My heart rate pretty much stayed steady. So when I graphed out all of my runs for the 90 days, this is a weekly chart. But as I slowly continued on my journey, and of course, every week is not going to be good. You got some weeks that are kind of on average. It goes up, it goes down a little bit. Then I went ahead and did a 5K this particular week. So that's where it dropped a lot. And then obviously it went up again the following week. And then it continued to kind of go down again. And so this is the way it looks when you chart out all of your pacing, your mileage, your power, your heart rate variability, all of these things. It helps you results happening, at the end of the day, right? Because we just want to get faster. We want to stay injury free. We want to have fun while we run. It's why we do what we do. I mean, everyone's got their own thing that they want to get out of this, but for me, I like to see things on a chart. I like to see my progression. I like to see things on a monthly base, like a big picture. And then I like to zoom in and see on a weekly base. And then I like to see it on a daily base. And this chart that I have, that I've made, pretty much gives me exactly kind of what I'm looking for on all of those factors. So if you want this chart, you can click on the link above as there is a link there. You'd have to do it on the desktop version. You can't do it on your phone.
And the weight certainly came off, so that's a good thing.
When I started off on this running 90 days in a row, my weight was 231. I'm now down to 215. So that is a good number, very sustainable, and I'm very, very pleased with how things have turned out when it comes to that. It's not about how much you run, but it's about how much food you're consuming and the quality of the food that you're consuming. If you're eating a lot of junk food, you're really not going to see a whole lot of improvement. But if you're eating a lot of clean, whole foods, it will certainly help you in that process of losing weight. My body was telling me things, and I wasn't listening. And I just kept doing what I was doing because I wanted to see what it would take for me to eventually have to stop running. Now, as stupid as that sounds, and my logic behind it is probably ridiculous, I wanted to see where my breaking point was. Because if I knew where my breaking point was, I knew what it is, I would know what I would have to do to fix it. And unless I'm broken, I don't necessarily know what I need to fix. Now, again, like I said, it may sound really ridiculous and really stupid, but that's just kind of my thought pattern, you know, as I was running this whole entire time.